One massive wave. That's all it takes to swallow tens of thousands of lives. One impact, and an entire island could be wiped off the map. Just how terrifying can a tsunami really be? Today, we're diving into the top 3 most devastating tsunamis ever recorded on Earth. Get ready, some of these are hard to believe. In third place, the 1792 Japan tsunami. You might think only earthquakes can trigger tsunamis, but volcanic eruptions? Yeah, they can be just as deadly. Japan, located between the Eurasian and Pacific plates, is home to dozens of active volcanoes. Natural disasters like these are no strangers to the country. On May 21, 1792, without any warning, a volcano near Kyushu Island violently erupted. Within seconds, massive amounts of mud and debris shot out, tore through nearby towns, and poured straight into the Ariake Sea. But that wasn't the worst part. The eruption caused a landslide, and before the dust even settled, a tsunami over 100 meters tall was already on its way. And at the coast, over 14,000 people who hadn't had time to evacuate. They stood no chance. The towering wave, nearly 25 stories high, hit with unstoppable force, dragging everything and everyone in its path. And then, like a cruel encore, the tsunami rebounded off the coast, slamming into the land again, causing even more destruction. In total, over 15,000 lives were lost. To this day, it's remembered as one of the deadliest natural disasters in Japan's history. Secondly, the Lituya Bay, Alaska tsunami, 1958. July 9, 1958. A powerful 8.3 magnitude earthquake struck Lituya Bay, Alaska. The ground split open. Massive rocks and glaciers broke loose, crashing down into the water. Altogether, nearly 900 million tons of debris slammed into the bay, triggering a mega tsunami unlike anything the US had ever seen. First, the water pulled back, exposing the seafloor. And then came the wave. It wasn't just big, it was record-breaking. The wall of water reached a staggering 524 meters high. That's taller than the Oriental Pearl Tower in Shanghai. Everything in its path, gone. Coastal forests, boats, buildings, wiped out in an instant. And tragically, 2 people who were out enjoying the bay that evening never stood a chance. The wave swallowed them whole. Their bodies were never found. Can you imagine what it must have felt like, standing in front of a 524-meter wall of water? It's beyond terrifying. It's unthinkable. In the first place, the Chicxulub tsunami, 65 million years ago. Think those last 2 tsunamis were extreme? They're nothing compared to what happened next. Roughly 65 million years ago, a 10-kilometer wide asteroid slammed into what's now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. It blasted through Earth's atmosphere and exploded on impact with unimaginable force, equivalent to 10 trillion tons of TNT. The result? The surrounding 180 kilometers were instantly reduced to ash. But it didn't end there. The impact created a global-scale tsunami, with waves estimated to have reached 50 meters high, enough to swallow entire islands like Madagascar. The aftermath? Over 50% of Earth's species gone, including the dinosaurs. Fortunately, an event like that is extremely rare. Scientists believe we're unlikely to see a similar impact anytime soon. But if there's one lesson we should never forget, it's this. No matter where we are or how advanced we become, we should always respect the power of nature.